Hello, family, or just people I'm showing this to in general. This is my Minecraft realm. So over here we have the spawn, and my friend Frisk, who is labeled as Guppy, mainly in this place, built this little base. So first I'm going to give you a little tour of the outside. Not much here, it's mostly underground. So that was the front entrance, and then this over here is her little farm. And this says, "Thieves will be bombed." I don't know why she said that. So over here it says Guppy Hole. Right here she has some items in her chests, just for when you first come in up there. And here she has some crafting tables down there, and a coal mine, an iron mine, and an unlabeled mine. Over here is her little indoor farm. So she has some pumpkins, some chests with things in there, some wheat, and downstairs is her carrot and potato area. I have a story about carrots and this place that I don't like to think about. So then this is her bedroom, and it has some stuff in the chests. Not that I stole anything. And this is her little dude. She has her armor there. She actually has pretty good stuff though. And then these are her storage bins. So she has a lot of deep slate, some wood, a lot of underground materials. And in here is her dripstone with her lava, her enchantment table, and her nether portal. So I'm just going to show you real quick the base that she built in here. So this is Frisk's nether portal base. We all use it. We don't really leave it, because we do tend to go underground if we're trying to get to some specific place in here. So a lot of underground building and pathways. And she did make it all nice and pretty with these slabs. So now I'm going to go back into the base, and I'll see you in a second. I am back from the nether. So I'm gonna go and get us out of her base. Oops. And here we have her ex-girlfriend's house. She did not know how to play Minecraft very well, so that's why it's made out of glass and has a panda in it. But it's okay. So now we're getting into the part I built. So I originally built this railway with the intent to have it above ground, but unfortunately the mobs and the monsters and stuff all kind of made it a little difficult to not have it in a tunnel, but that's okay, because we have a nice leisurely ride through all of this place. Through some of this place. Here are some ruins, sort of. That's our old library, and this is going to be something soon, trust me. And here is our little key for where we're gonna go. So right over here, we're gonna take a little walk through this farm Gray built. He built the farm. He has a lot of animals. He also built this pink watermelon spot. Don't know what that's about. He also built those groves over there. So he has a pink house. Not much in it, but that's okay. It's pink. It's pink. Also, I might have stolen some stuff from him a while back. No bed, but pink. And right here, we're getting to Terrence's house. So I cannot find Terrence right now. He wanders, and that's okay. Terrence was an orphan that my friend Kayla and I protected. Originally, we locked him up in this house right there, And then his population grew and grew, and his backyard grew, and eventually we made this whole village and fenced it off. This is where Kayla and I used to have a house. This is also where another house used to be. We're gonna build something there though soon. So anyways, this is Rodney. He makes our weapons. And this is kind of how he makes them. So he uses this lava fuel, and yeah, he has an anvil, a grindstone, a cauldron even. This is Gary. He intrudes. This is a bed. I mean 3 beds. Yeah. These llamas get in the way. I'm trying to close the door. You're welcome. So I'm gonna skip over this spot real quick to move to the storage house. So this was a really, really, really big project that Kayla entirely did by herself. So this is where we are still trying to organize some of our things. She does a much better job organizing than I do. But yeah, so a few cats in here, and an ender chest even. So as you will see, this is a pretty common theme to have the roof made of moss. And I'm gonna go down in here real quick, if I can close that, to give a little tour of over here. Alright, so sorry I had to pause that. Video was getting a little too long and I have to take little breaks. So this is Kayla's stuff right here, these chests. I had to relocate them because they were floating above where an old house used to be. So this is kind of our semi-unexplored area. This is complete with a fence instead of a gate for some reason that I decided to put there. And our little trading spot. So in this, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to go through this right now because it is, I love it. So this is almost entirely useless, but I love it, and it will connect to something someday, but unfortunately that day is not today. Yeah, so let me give you a tour of one of my favorite parts about this village. Ooh, a berry. So this is my house. I built this entirely myself. Oh, no, this isn't my house exactly. So this is the house I share with my friend Plant. So this is our little spot. We have some of our horses right there, except sometimes I forget to put them back. Yeah, so this is the kitchen area. Not much here. Still some stuff in the cabinets I have to add. And then this is our sink. And if we go up here, this is some of our more important stuff. So right here we have some of our armor and just some of our precious goods and our brewing stand for potions. And this is our enchantment nook, so we can put special abilities on our armor, or maybe our weapons, sometimes food, it all depends. And this is a map of our village. So, before I give you a tour of the exterior, let me finish some of the interior. So this is what I was talking about, the moss roof theme. This is our bedroom, and this is where I keep the feather of my bird that died on July 28th. May he rest in peace. And oh, now it's raining. Well, it's okay, because that can water my roof. So this isn't exactly a balcony, but I step on it anyways. This is more of a balcony right here. So my roof is moss. It's all alive. Flowers and bushes and even some trees, which is good for my birds. Oh, shit. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's okay. He'll forgive me in a second. Yeah, and then, so this is my little spot. And I think I already showed you, but I'm gonna tell you about it again. No. Okay, so I'm pretending that I landed that. The storm is gone. I'm friends with my parrot again, and I am holding 27 cooked pork chops. Yeah. So, now that we're done with this tour over here, I'd like to show you another bigger addition that Kayla made. So, starting off, this is a really cute little path Kayla made. I just like it. She has a lot of attention to detail, like with the stone. I built some of that bridge earlier this weekend. It's a little bit ugly. So now we're getting into this bridge. So this is an awesome bridge. I really like it. And what's cooler is it bridges out to this island that is completely planted by Kayla. So none of these kinds of trees were here. This was like pretty empty, I'd say. It also didn't really have any flowers. So she planted all these kinds of trees and made this kind of her own biome. And she also made this cute little pebble path that I can never seem to get right when I jump. But she also has some cats strategically positioned, which I think is funny. Some chairs and this thing. I'm not quite sure what it's for or what it's meant to be. And I do know what this is meant to be though, because this is our fishing house. So we usually keep 4 different types of boats up here. They're not up there right now. This is our dock, and this is a boat in a container. I'm gonna take that. Oop, thank you. Yeah, so this is where she keeps a lot of the food. There's not really a use for it right now until until it's on fire. And here is our little storage spot where we can have our fishing poles. Let me see, there's nothing currently cooking up in the furnace, which is okay. But yeah, overall, pretty cute little spot. Since we're going to expand a lot, we are planning on having sort of like a gate to keep the mobs out and the villagers in on this island as well. So this is gonna be where our very first fisherman goes. So now let me introduce you to why my house is not only my house. So as you can see, there's this atrocious thing right here. That's Plant's house. I think the worst part about it is that this is what it looks like when it's been improved. So it has been worse before, believe it or not. Not really much in here. He's generally somebody that goes and gets supplies and not much of not much of a builder, we can say. And he certainly does have a lot of good supplies that he lets me steal sometimes. He has his little pink bed that I also sometimes use if I'm trapped over here. But let it be known, I do not stay in this horrific lump of stuff very often by choice. So yeah, this is kind of it. There's a few other houses over there. I have not noticed that contraption before. And hi, Grandma.
Hey, where's the remote in here? Because here's your dad's new one. He needs this open so he can read it, reset it.